Guys, I want to start off by saying that this is not financial advice, but I got big news for you. What's up, dreamers? I'm Zeke, and welcome to the Dream Green Show. The biggest stock split of the year is about to happen, and I tried to tell you guys about it a little while ago. Netflix is having a 10-to-1 stock split. In fact, I could show you guys that I almost had. I tried to tell you guys a little while ago, once in a lifetime, stock split 10-to-1. The video was blowing up, and they just didn't want you guys, you know what I'm saying, to figure it out. You know, they be acting funny sometimes, but I'm going to try to tell you guys again. Netflix is having a 10-to-1 stock split. That means for every one share that you own of Netflix, now you're going to own 10 shares of Netflix. Does it change the value of Netflix? No, it does not change. In fact, if you had let me explain to you guys what a stock split is right quick. If you had a $100 bill, right, a $100 bill, just one single Benjamin, right, and then you had a stock split of 10-to-1, now you're going to have 10 $10 bills. Are you still going to have $100 at the end of the day? Yes. But now you have 10 $10 bills that add up to $100 other than one $100 bill that adds up to $100. And you guys already know how that is. It's easier to spend. It's easier to get multiples of $10 than it is to get one Benjamin. It's easier to spend $10 than it is to spend one Benjamin. That's the same way the stock market works. Netflix is going to look more affordable now that the price is going to be divided by 10. Even though the valuation of the company don't change at all, now it's going to attract more retail investors. And now that the price is a little cheaper, it's going to attract more option investors, people that want to buy leap options on Netflix, people that want to sell cash secure puts on Netflix. People are finally going to be able to sell covered calls on Netflix because they're going to have 100 shares of Netflix. So it's kind of going to make the volatility of Netflix go up and the more trading volume of Netflix go up after the stock split. Even though nothing fundamentally changes about the company at all, statistics have shown that usually when a company has a stock split, they outperform the stock market by around 6 to 8%. Just according to past data and past statistics, that stock splits are usually healthy and good for a company when it's done right. And Netflix is doing it right by having a 10-to-1 stock split. In fact, let me show you guys, if you want more plays like this, you guys can join the Dream Team or the Lucid Dreamers, where I have 7 day traders in there that post their option trades every single day. You see every single time I buy and sell a stock, my option trades. But if you do want to see my wheel strategy, you do have to join the Dream Team, where I hold Zoom calls every single Sunday. But the Lucid Dreamer role, I got my courses in there, my video courses, my quizzes. If you guys could go in there right now, it's going to be half off. I'm going to leave a link down in the description with a code down in the description. You guys could use that code, come in, get everything for $6. It's insane. It's a great deal. So if you guys do want to use that, I highly encourage you that you could join up for the Lucid Dreamer role if you want to. But taking a quick look at Netflix, guys, take a look at this. Let's look at the 1-day chart, and then we can see when Netflix is having that stock split. So Netflix is having that stock split right here. We're on TradingView. They're having that stock split on November 17th, Monday, November 17th. They're having a 10-to-1 stock split. That means for every one share, Netflix right now after recording this video is at $1,118, right? Now, if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to show you guys the next stock that I think is going to have a stock split that could be huge as well. But yeah, so Netflix after the stock split 10-to-1, it should be around $120 per share, or around $118 per share after the stock split. Should you get Netflix before or after the stock split? It does not matter. If you got one share of Netflix before the split, you're going to have 10 after the split. If you want to wait until after the split, then you're just going to be buying it at a cheaper price. Or should I say you're going to be buying it at a more affordable price, right? So it doesn't matter if you want to buy Netflix before or after the stock split. It does not matter. But when we come back to the chart, do I think Netflix is at a good value right now? And it's not bad. It's not bad, because when we're looking at the all-time highs of Netflix coming all the way up here back in July, Netflix hit $1,340 for a high. Netflix did have a pullback to around $118. If we look at that difference, that is a difference of, it's down 16% from its all-time high. So you guys can have a 16% growth back up to its new all-time high. I'm not saying that after the stock split that it's going to go up. In fact, it could completely trade sideways for a whole year or even have a pullback, as long as you get in at a decent price. Let me show you guys my zones. I do like Netflix in this zone right here at around $1,100 in this zone, because it came down, had a little trading volume right here, got rejected. I'm using it as a support. I kind of do like this zone. It's at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and it's almost oversold on the RSI. That's not a bad look at all. The only thing is that after the earnings report they had right here, Netflix did have a big drop. But I do like buying good, dependable companies after they have a big drop, and I could get them at a pretty good value. And then my next buy zone will be all the way down here at around $844. So if I wanted to dollar cost average in, I would dollar cost average in on Netflix all the way down to around $844. And then I'll start to look for a stop loss. I see it as a good value between $1,200 all the way down to around $840. I would buy one share right here. I would buy 2 shares right here, and then buy 4 shares down here, just averaging down. And then I would look for, and then I would set a stop loss if it do pull below $840. After the stock split, that will be around $84. And then if Netflix do decide to take off for the rest of the year, I'll just ride the wave on the way up. Not really buying too many more shares. I don't like buying shares at the all-time high. I'm just going to just continue to dollar cost average in. So if you guys wanted to take a lot of stress, you could use the dollar cost average method. That's where you could invest $5 a day into Netflix. Just set it up Monday through Friday. Do an auto invest $5 every single day. You can set it once and you can forget it, and you don't have to worry about timing the market. Dollar cost average is a good strategy on a good quality stock. I think Netflix is a good quality stock. So you guys do it over the long run. I'm not talking about 6 months or a year. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 years out. If you dollar cost average inside a good company, most people dollar cost average inside of ETFs, but if you guys do want to dollar cost average $20 a day inside of ETF and then pull out $5 a day and invest inside a single stock like Netflix, that could be your big money maker. You guys could do that as well if you do want to diverse a little bit out of your ETFs. But yeah, dreamers, if you stay to the end of this video, the next stock that I think is going to have a stock split is going to be ticker symbol META, which is Meta. And Meta did just have a bad earnings report. In fact, that was all the way up to around $753 before that earnings, and they had pulled back all the way to $647 after that earnings. So they had an all-time high of around $800, and they pulled all the way back. So that is a 20% drop over the last couple of weeks. We're looking at the day chart. So I do have 2 buy zones on Meta. I want to buy Meta around $633 all the way to under $600 is where I see Meta. And I do think that Meta is going to have a stock split soon, because they're the only company inside of the Magnificent Seven, the big tech companies, right? They're the only stock that have not had a stock split yet. Apple had one, Nvidia had one. They all had stock splits. The only one that we're waiting on to have a stock split is Meta. So if Meta do end up having a stock split, you guys will know, because you subscribe to this channel, you hit that notification bell, you hit that thumbs up on this video. And if you subscribe to this channel, you're going to know when Meta had that stock split, because that video is definitely going to come out, because I can't wait to get inside of more shares of buying, aka Facebook or Meta. But one thing I did want to show you guys, let's look at Netflix NFLX. I forgot to show you guys the growth of Netflix and why I'm so hyped on it, because look at Netflix all the way from, let's go back a couple of years. This is crazy. We all know what happened right here. All right, let's go back a couple of years. Here goes Netflix. Let's turn off the Bollinger Bands just so you guys can see. So Netflix over the last couple of years has literally from 2016, 2018, just been going up, and up. They kind of changed their business model a little bit, and the business model was really good, because as you guys can see, they just been climbing from 2022 and been going on a bull run from 2022, the bottom of 2022, all the way up to 2025, 2026. That is a 723% gain. So if I could get in on a decent price on Netflix, on a company that's been performing well since 2022, 2020, 2016, then if they continue to grow like they've been growing, then this should be a good play for me. But that's it, dreamers. Thank you for checking out this video. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button, that follow button, hit that thumbs up and that notification bell. That helps out more than you could possibly even imagine. And comment down below if you are ready for the Netflix stock splits, or if you're waiting for the Meta stock split, or if you even think that Meta is going to have a stock split at all. Let me know down in the comment section. If you guys do want to join the Patreon, I'm gonna leave a link to Patreon down in the pinned comment section and also inside the description. Can't wait to see you guys in that video. But other than that, I'm Zeke, bringing you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.
This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. All investments about risk do your own research. It is not licensed financial advisor. Any third party considered involved in fair use commentary and analysis. Please consult with a licensed financial advisor or professional in your area before making investment decisions.